Hello, I'm PS3 and welcome back to the video. Today I have some pretty exciting news to share with you all because Title Update 60 is now out for Minecraft on all consoles. Or at the very least, it's rolling out for Minecraft on all consoles. If you're in North America on PlayStation, it'll be a little while, and if you are on the Switch or the Wii U, it'll be another few hours after that. But for most players on Xbox and for European players on PlayStation, there is now an update out for Minecraft on the consoles. This is such a big deal because obviously the console edition's the second biggest edition. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the update and every single feature that is officially in it, that is on the changelog, and then letting you know about what's going on with it and showing you just a little bit. So hopefully you do all enjoy this update out video. Like if you do like it because it helps out the channel, and let's know you do like knowing every single feature inside the update that you just downloaded. But with that said, let's get straight into it, shall we? And let's start with the very first one here, which is going to be the Nordic Mythology Mashup Pack. So there is now a Mythology Mashup Pack available for Minecraft console. You might think, well, I mean, they're kind of on Bedrock now, so they're less exciting. But the truth is, they're much better on console because they have a trial. So even if you don't want to spend money, even if that's not your thing, you can still try out the trial of the world. You can see what it's like, and you can do that on your thing. I'm going to be playing that very, very shortly, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But then as well as having the Nordic Mythology Mashup Pack, which is available in this update, there is also the Festive Tumble Arena. So this Tumble Arena is going to be a brand new, again, it's like colourful, it's festive, and you can now play that. So Tumble has a different feel for the holiday season. Also, they added a new horse model, and this is the most controversial change. If you didn't put down your horse yesterday, like I said, you perhaps should. As you can see, now the horses are a much more basic model because they want to make them fit in with the rest of the Minecraft better, and I think it does do that, but also it just, you know, it takes a while for you to realise, like, wait, is this the real horse? Yes, it is. So yeah, this is the updated new horse model, so it's a little bit more realistic, but if you like the old horse, then it's going to take you a while to adjust that this is in fact the horse we have in Minecraft now. So just keep that in mind as we go forwards and move on to the next little point, which is dyeable leather horse armor. So yeah, now there is a new type of horse armor. As you can see, there's diamond, there's gold, there's iron, and then there's leather. So leather is the least protective of all of them, but you can craft it and you can dye it. So you can have, if you want to, you can combine this with some purple dye, yeah, or whatever, and then you can dye. Actually, can you dye directly? You can. Oh no, you have to dye with cauldrons now. So yeah, if you want to dye them, you have to go get yourself a cauldron, and then you can have purple leather horse armor. Or if you want to see that, you know, I figured we should do that right now, just in case you're like, okay, I don't understand what you just meant there. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw out some water, fill this with some water. Now you can dye the water. As you can see, it makes a pretty loud noise actually. And then you've got yourself some purple leather horse armor, which you can put on any horse of your choosing. I mean, we'll give this one some golden carrots, and then we'll try and get on the horse, and then you can see how we're going to be able to make a purple horse. Dyeable leather horse armor, it's actually a pretty big deal. Again, it might not seem like it's one, but the ability to customize your horse is kind of a cool one if you ask me, and just, you know, the ability to dye anything is great, and just a brand new type of horse armor that you don't have to find, you can naturally craft. So next up, yeah, the cauldron changes I just mentioned. So as soon as this horse loves me, which is about now actually, we can throw it on there, and as you can see, we've got purple horses, we've got green horses, we've got pink horses, we've got all the nonsense you might like. So yeah, like I said, you can now dye cauldrons if you want to, but you can't just dye them. You can also grab, let's say, a splash potion of night vision, and you can fill it up with a potion if you want to. So yeah, you get one, you know, fill per thing, and this allows you to fill a glass bottle with whatever potion you have in there. Even if it's a splash potion, which doesn't make any sense, but whatever, let's just stick with it. As you can see, you fill it up, and then you get the splash potion of night vision. So if I throw both these away so you can see it better, there you go, splash potion of night vision, because you can fill up potions and you can leave them in there. A fun little fact that's really useful if you ask me. And yeah, basically they've made the cauldron now the default way to dye stuff as well, which is kind of an important thing. So that's how you dye armor now, and that's all. Basically, they want to make you know, kind of like the Bedrock edition, and usually it'd be like, wait, what are they doing there? But in this case, this is a really great feature. I love this one, and the ability to color cauldrons like really weird potions if you want to. So here is a harming cauldron, for instance. I feel like it's just a great opportunity. So yeah, that's super, super loud though. I don't know if that's an audio thing or if that's how it's meant to be. But let's move on to the next little thing, which is baby zombies can now ride any mob. You can find baby zombies on a horse. You can find baby zombies on a cow. We're gonna have to imagine all of these right now. But if you have pretty much any mob, so it used to be just the chicken, they can be ridden by a baby zombie now. So watch out, they're really rare, but when you do find them, they're kind of terrifying. Also, world generation changes, they've added fallen trees, and they've added dying trees. Then we've got village changes, so tables in a village. So this is an old village right here, which will not have the changes, but if you have a brand new generated village, again, that's key, that has to happen that way, instead of finding tables with pressure plates on top, which was the console and Java way of doing things, instead they've got brown carpet on top, which looks something like this. Again, it's not much of a big change, and you might debate whether it's better or not, but there is in fact a difference between the pressure plate on top and between the wood table on top, which is now going to be the case. Also that you can actually stand on these tables, so it counts for something, I'm just saying. Then we've got the fact that Ice Plains and Cold Tiger villages, so Cold Tiger village is kind of cool, Ice Plains village even cooler. Again, they look different because they have like the chests that generate different because they don't generate crops, then instead put them inside chests in their houses. Also, paths around village worlds are now made up of grass paths and sandstone in the desert. So yeah, you know, this stuff around here, no more gravel to be found, it's going to be made up up off, you know, like pathway blocks instead of, well, I mean, just around the thing at least. Again, that's mostly happened already, but it's a change they have made as well. Dispenser changes so that you can fire fireworks out directionally if you want to see what that looks like, because of course you do. Let's grab a dispenser, let's grab a lever, and let's show you this right here. So you, that's a dropper right there. That's not going to work. If you use a dropper, it'll always just, you know, drop them out. The dispenser is the kind of fun item which has extra abilities, such as the ability to launch out fireworks sideways. So if we put some like this in 3 directions, because usually it used to just only go upwards no matter where you launched it from, but now you can launch fireworks in whatever direction you do like. So we just grab a whole stack of these, we split it into 3, like 32 over there, 4 over there, and then 28 over here. That's a pretty even split if you ask me. And then we'll grab our lever, and I can show you, just like this, that they'll all go sideways until they hit something, or they, you know, explode in the distance. So yeah, you can use this for some really bizarre things, I think. I'm looking forward to seeing the exact applications. But yeah, it looks pretty great if you ask me. The idea that you can now use them as like projectiles over long distance. Like, look at that. It goes perfectly straight. Doesn't even want to go towards the sky, and that's something that you might just desire. Also, mob heads will now drop to the ground unless they're being placed on a block that would cause a wither or snow golem to spawn. So essentially, you can spawn withers with dispensers now, which is extra terrifying given they have updated the wither boss behavior. So I'll show you this right now. I'm gonna have to like exit without saving if I do this, but yeah, I'll show you right now, you know, exactly how that would work, I believe at least. So we're gonna go ahead, place some soul sand. So soul sand like this. Make a little thing. It's probably better to not have them be surrounded, but we're doing that anyway. But yeah, the big change with the dispenser is that you can now have like the head gone, I think, so we'll just place that there. We'll grab some wither skeleton skulls out, so instead of there. And what it implies at the very least, I'm not sure. I've never tested this until just now, so we'll see for certain if it works. But the implication is that you can actually have the wither just be formed by a dispenser. So we'll have every single side be free. Then we'll place a wither skull in there, and then what should happen? Okay, well. Oh, actually, well, yeah, it's meant to drop to the ground unless it's being placed in the block that would cause the wither or the skeleton to spawn. Maybe because these are not there. So let's try that one more time. But the changelog implies there is a way to spawn the... Okay, there you go. You can now spawn the wither using a dispenser. The wither, by the way, has a brand new spawn animation. It's a lot scarier because it has a dash attack change now, which is like way more threatening. In general, it's going to do a lot more damage, as you're going to be able to spot. And also, it spawns wither skeletons when you get to half health. So I could show you that right now. In fact, I'll show you that right now. It'd be better if we had a smite sword on us, but you know, we'll do this the old-fashioned way. Oh wait, easy way to do this, healing potions. So, pro tip, because the wither is an undead mob, it's healed by harming potions, and it's harmed by healing potions. So, if you want to deal damage to it while also healing yourself, pro tip, use these. Or apparently, like, it's not working on him right now. When he gets to half health, he's actually gonna, again, he's gonna start spawning in a bunch of wither skeletons, which is a brand new thing, makes it extra terrifying because, you know, the withering effect is terrifying enough when you're fighting a regular wither, but the fact that at half health there's kind of like a second phase to the boss fight, I don't know, that's like a next level of scary, right? So there you can see, we're almost at half health, we should see the new effect take place any second now, you know, I can't actually tell exactly what half health is, like at I maybe. There you go, so you can see, brand new explosion, brand new like, he's going to do his magic and heal up and stuff. And then we're going to spawn in some wither skeletons. Or at least he's spawned in wither skeletons somewhere. Over here, maybe? No, he's just destroying the village. But you get my point. He's meant to be spawning in wither skeletons right now. He's a lot harder. And you can see how he just does... he does that dash attack. There we go. You can see it there. Absolutely terrifying. Don't let him near your builds because he will destroy them. So finally, we have the most important change off the set. That is the fact that armor stands... You heard it right. Armor stands in this update. You have to like crouch dirt on them, I believe. Or you can use redstone. Armor stands can now... Oh, wait. How are we going to do this? I guess like this. Armor stands can now officially... Where is it at? Is that the dab? I'm not even sure what dabbing is these days, honestly. But yeah, as you can see, armor stands can now dab. That's the big thing in this update. Realistically, it's the armor stand dabbing update that happens to have wither changes, village changes, baby zombie changes, cauldron changes, and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, as you can see, it's pretty darn exciting. Look at this. Is that a dab? I'm not even sure, honestly. You know, I should update myself on what these things mean. But yeah, basically, yeah, that's a change in this update. That now you can also do that with redstone. Like if I put a lever back here, for instance, it will actually change the armor stand pose each time. Or I'll put a lever here, maybe. Here, there we go. So as you can see, you can now control an armor stand using a redstone pose if you'd like to. Again, I only have to, it works the one time, but still the fact that you can change it with redstone means it's now part of redstone contraptions, which is kind of a big deal. So there you can see there's like 10 different poses, and it's a pretty cool thing. But yeah, they have arms as well, so you can put things in their arms if you want to. and that's something you might just value in the world. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you did all enjoy it. Look at that, it looks like a wand or something. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it, because I love going over the updates, letting you know what's in them. I'm really excited this update is not only out on the 360, the PS3, the PS4, the Wii U, and the Switch. By the way, like if I didn't say already, those updates were coming out later today, but it's also came out on the Xbox One, and I want to make a whole video talking about my thoughts on that, because that's such a big thing. And look, I'm here on the Xbox One world in TU60 that also included the TU58 update. So yeah, it's but kind of a big deal, and I want to talk about that more later, so we'll be doing that. But for now, just go enjoy the update. I'll be streaming it, and I look forward to seeing you there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, there'll be so many videos today, so make sure you check back on the channel frequently if you want to learn about these features in a little bit more depth. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Bye.